You know, most people know the top 10 list from the Bible, right? I'm talking about the 10 commandments. You know what the number one commandment is, like the number one thing that you need to do? God says the number one thing you need to do is not have any other gods besides Him. And humanity's littered with examples through history where we've gone after other things instead of Him, things that we've loved more than Him. You see, any time that you love something more than Him, you're pursuing an idol, you're loving an idol. Now, here's my question for you. If pursuing something else is pursuing an idol and God says don't do it, why does God get angry with people who go after idols? Now, you might be surprised by the answer to this, because some people would actually say the reason why God gets upset about it is because it's wrong. Well, it is wrong. That's not the main reason I don't think that God gets upset about it. You know what I think is the main reason why God gets upset about it? It's because God is after your heart. God's after communion and connection and relationship with you. And when you go off and you chase after something that's going to rule your heart and that captures the love of your heart and it's not Him, it basically precludes you from having a relationship with Him. That's what He gets most angry about. I was reading a book recently about the theologian John Calvin, and the author made a comment about Calvin's works, and she said this. She said, with idolatry, you get a God without God, and transformation without communion. You see, one of the things that Calvin was saying there is that God hates idolatry so much, not just because it's wrong, which it is, but because it actually stops people from having communion with Him. You kind of get a God without actually having a God, and you get changed by this God that you're worshipping. You kind of become like it, and you turn into a dumb, mute idol, but you get all of that without relationship. It's one thing I've noticed so many times, that people following after something that's not God, they become non-relational. They become non-relational with the people around them and with God, but they get changed, that's for sure. And so it's an amazing thing that Jesus would come, put His life on the line to restore the love of our hearts for God and restore us relationally to Him, transform us and restore us to relationships with people around us. It's an amazing, amazing thing. Don't get stuck chasing after something that you think is a God that doesn't give you a God, and that transforms you and makes you non-relational. Chase after something that will make you the person you're always meant to be. Something that will restore you to being a true human again.